Hello and welcome my and in the mind of Mr.Bee. I am the owner, one and only the man, the myth, the land, and I see I in the 119 Mr.Bee. And
You've actually kept track.
this in the 119 owner. And with me in the in my brain, well,
I thought you were the pinky to my brain.
only on the yeah, and you're the dumbo, you're the dumbo, my dumb. Well, anyways, what we are
I actually don't have a response to that one, unfortunately. So
yeah. Well, anyway, let's get on the and I need not to mean but everyone knows it won't eating. Eating. I need not to mean but it eat won't eating. And every year I get a little annoyed, slightly, at the way they at the way the award of key animation.
as in, like, not at all.
I yeah, I well like yeah.
Well, I was gonna say the Emmys don't even look at animation at all. So
Oh, they do in their private in their own ceremony. Like in the create out.
yeah, I guess they had like some of the lowest. I guess the Emmys actually had like some of the lowest like ratings like ever.
Yeah.
I mean,
Well,
I watched some of it, not all of it, but
yeah. Well, well, yeah. It, it was a Monday night in January. They will be back way back in Ember, but a little
it probably would have been better if they did it on a Sunday too.
Yeah. Well, they done that. Yeah. They and they be all me and that was always eaten up by the oyster one. And many of the in Nani were on in the oyster one only eat on it a minute easy at one.
Yeah, that's the problem. Yeah, because I didn't watch the Critics' Choice. I watched some of the Emmys and then watched about half and then turned off. So
Yeah, I want what in the oyster and eating the meat that what out the meat in my unis video me like I in the my ein. Oh, wait, yeah. Okay, mấy nhiều. Đây, that oyster a that in well, the y'all only move in Adago like the y'all or at least did it when the day and I did it all out there cat Adago it did bottom it yeah but this is what they new and in what they did in the animation category.
Oppenheimer. Best Production Design. Sarah Greenwood, Katie Spencer, Barbie. Best Foreign Language Film. Anatomy of a Fall. Best Animated Feature. Spider-Man Across the Spider-Verse.
So you didn't even see them come up and actually get their water and want to give a speech and whatnot then.
No, they don't do that. Like, no, like, they eat on that main, I was there, but they didn't do that.
Yeah, I was gonna say, at least in the Oscars, they only get like the best animated feature, but they still do it during the ceremony.
And like eating the yo when they eat in and going, they at least only like a minute and they were eating it.
Yeah.
But yeah, the oils like they well, it really didn't fit at all.
Hey, I would just like to actually see an animated feature actually win an award besides best animated feature.
And let me well, no, I have been like an Indian edible one by sound.
Yeah, wasn't it so rather there was one that I was like there was one that at least got nominated. At least got nominated for best song.
Oh, animated movie and not one any in like behind like at the oh then not one any I don't go behind. Anh bà anh ấy miễn ý ôm bà son ôm khô về nia nia bubble we one we one or sound.
I don't understand why they can't like
movies like like anime me in movie or like I don't know for all in one or like go and like I in one well ma amen anime me movie in school and on.
I mean, personally, I would like to see one win for best script.
Yeah. Well, I
don't see any reason why they can't win for best script. It's like win for best screenplay. I don't understand why they could win for that one. Definitely.
And I will not like anime movie win over. Oh.
Yeah, I don't see why they couldn't win for best picture. Actually, I don't understand why they made why a director couldn't win for best director. Actually.
Yeah. And let me like the
the actor. I can see that being an issue because it's like you look at voice acting. I can see that as being a problem. But script.
Wow.
Picture directing. You know.
Wow. Like I an like voice acting. Like I an not you in. But what they need to do is I don't know. Put a Kenyan category or best voice acting at the Yahoo.
That would probably be a better idea. Is like do something for best voice actor, because that's a whole other art form actually.
Yeah. Like
And actually, I will say, it's like, because voice acting, there's something that to be said about voice acting, though, because I will say, and we'll see if you agree, best Batman, best Joker.
On Mark Hamill and Ken Conroy.
And that was both animated, voice acting, see?
Yeah. 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 Yeah, Mark Hamill and the late gate and Conroy.
Yep.
Okay. Like getting like why do in animation is the in why in animation in why do not everyone let me in now a let get an in out of the way animation is not a onwa
No.
and let your Brad Bold about it.
Animation is not a genre. And people keep saying the animation genre. It's not a genre. A Western is a genre. Animation is an art form, and it can do any genre. You know, it can do a detective film, a cowboy film, a horror film, an R-rated film, or a kid's fairy tale. But it doesn't do one thing. And next time I hear, oh, what's it like working in the animation genre? I'm gonna punch that person.
Good for him. Thank you, Brad Bird.
Yeah. Yeah.
I think a lot of it goes back to honestly, it's like I think a lot of it is like, oh, it's just for kids. It actually goes back to Walt Disney.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I think a lot of it goes back to Walt Disney with his like Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs and Peter Pan, you know. Peter Pan, Snow White and the Seven Dwarfs, you know, Cinderella. I think it goes back to like Walt Disney and his fairy tale movies.
Yeah. And no. Like I want it in this Leno. My in me won't need me. Yeah.
What doesn't help though matters is like most of your animated features are all like are all pretty much rated G, you know.
Yeah.
So you want to your two top pretty much your top contenders in animation is like pretty much like Disney, Pixar, Illumination, and like DreamWorks. And I think the only one who's actually ever done anything like even like PG, I think is probably DreamWorks, right?
And he did the Black Colwyn. That was PE.
The only studio which has actually done something rated PG that people actually remember, I think is DreamWorks, right?
Yeah. Well, and I in like anime movies.
Well,
like
Pixar, all this stuff is rated G, you know.
And I in in it PE or E.
Yeah, it's like Pixar's all rated P. Well, okay, has anybody actually done an R-rated animated movie definitely geared for adults?
And walk back E.
I was gonna say, I'm hoping that we might get stuff slowly happening because okay, you had the Simpsons movie, and you had the Bob's Burgers movies, which are definitely those are adult animated TV shows, so that we might finally be getting something.
Well, in there have been adult animated movie like walk back E.
Yeah.
Fit that cat. And walk back E. And the above walk a bit ear. at least in adult animated movies, and
Well,
that
you have the
they got
adult you have adult you have like animated TV shows which are very much adult, like Family Guy, it's like Bob's Burgers, Simpsons, you know.
well, not with adult animation in that it is these movies, the adult animated movies are very good. It's easily good, but they are no what I looking on. Out of 5, they're in the ending. They're not on the main audio.
Well, what I'm hoping might start breaking the genre is actually because it's been good, and if we could get some more of these, actually, like actually, Marvel, if you're listening to me, get some more of these as well. It's like follow Sony's lead with Spider-Verse.
Oh yeah, definitely.
Because Spider-Verse, it's like those are really good movies.
Yeah. Yeah. Definitely. And we will about this later. And not like me in the
Animation is
how both the animation well technically both are animation, but how and in our like like
Well, I was gonna say this form is pretty much dead, and this is where things are going.
Yeah, well, anyways, like ni our own this animation.
Yep.
Like well, and I not in about in EIO. I not in about and Darwin and in EIO.
Yeah.
Like I movie animation
Yeah, that was still be animation. Well, animation is a lot cleaner, it's a lot more developed. It's like it's all been thought out. Cartoons all been made.
Well, I animation mission. Well, our own defy the law. Well, like the law of it not apply to our own.
Now.
Well, toys only the law in one way not apply to our own. Like they look like actual toys.
Yep.
They are made in that look realistic and now in another lower guy in only.
Yeah, like Looney Tunes, like the law of gravity doesn't exist. Physics don't apply.
Yeah. In William, well,
I was gonna say that what I would have thought was like actually Bugs Bunny's quote. It's like I noticed that this like defies the law of gravity, but I never studied law.
Yeah, but yeah.
The other one, like Looney Tunes, like they don't actually fall until they realize that they went off the cliff.
Yeah.
It's like they don't actually fall if they don't like. It's like the one off the cliff not actually fall until they realize that they actually ran off the cliff, so they look down.
Yeah. Or like
although to be fair, Peter Pan, which is animation, did the same thing though. Because there's the one scene, if you remember, it's like him and Hook are sword fighting. They walk off the cliff. It's like neither of them start to fall until they realize it. Peter flies, Hook falls, you know?
Yeah.
But that was very cartoony.
Yeah.
Because it's
Yeah.
like because Peter misses it too to himself. It's like he just happens to looks down, points down with the hook, so the hook falls. Meanwhile, Peter can fly, so he just got fly, just stays hovering.
Yeah, not really uni.
Yeah.
But yeah, but and when we in like and and me like ima like I like me well and don't on story is in
Oh yeah. The first one was just funny.
yeah toys like you in yeah that is story or any comedy
Yeah, but like Looney Tunes, for instance, like all comedy. SpongeBob is pretty much like mostly like all comedy.
yeah okay
Most of your Hanna-Barbera stuff was like all comedy.
yeah 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 well anh is no I'm not well well anh is like our animation not our animation is out
Yeah.
okay moving on like let me eat on okay the other two reasons well now I mean more but they are my reasons number one should I eat
Very
and
much so.
yeah I eat like you are the like you are I eat like one in is like everyone want to be an adult and when you are and when you be an adult you want to leave your idol way behind like and that what I what you do and ultimately that might an animation
Oh, I don't want to grow up. I want to be a Toys R Us kid. I want to go away to Neverland.
yeah
I know I mixed metaphors there. I'm sorry.
yeah but yeah and then you are the with the like not the animation in the or a like but the movie in the they are always look at animation being a
Yeah, which I will say it's like, which is like most artists. I'm gonna put myself in this category too as a writer. Most artists, it's like the reason why we're artists is because we don't want to. Is because we don't want to. Is because we don't want to grow up.
yeah but
And maybe
yeah.
that's why I write. Maybe that's why I write YA because it's like I'm perpetually stuck in my. I'm perpetually stuck in my teen years, and I didn't want to grow up, which is why I write YA. That could be.
Yeah.
And maybe that's why why people work in animation is because they don't want to grow up. That could be too. But I think that's the case with most artists, though. Regardless of the I say that's most artists. Not growing up. I say that's the case in most movie makers.
Yeah. And yeah, but yeah, the end yeah, always not enemy in like not being equal. And okay, not about the water bottle, like and everyone. And what well not about then and they
Jack Water actually looks a lot like Walt Disney. He could be like Walt Disney brother.
yeah. But let me eat and out water and he didn't no oh no like he didn't eat no the oh well the cow is and Ellie added The only in I know is that they make Mickey Mouse.
Although isn't Jack wanted is like although isn't Jack wanted the one which actually likes some of these like Looney Tunes characters now?
Right. And well, in the age only me like he won't little like he got little like an or in nowhere and in like but the one but enemy in like and only but a little.
Oh, okay, that's what it was. Because it's like okay, so he got nutted as well. Because like I thought he was the one who saves Taz, but it's because he got nutted, so it's more of a financial thing that it was that he liked Taz.
Yeah, but this is but this that both of them didn't care about animation. Me and out one or that it was like that making that out well on it like a like different or a ball like they make money or that way doing that. And even very worrying when eating the in even very worrying like enemies in me in me in an A or ED and then when ED when the ED and well or yeah me we all in the and me in me ED when making money my out or like we all in yeah like that in I in man and like anime the unio even being down and woman in ED.
So has there ever been a studio executive which has really seen animation for what it is besides Walt Disney? And maybe why old Disney?
Yeah, I don't
It's
know.
like besides Walt Disney and was it the second Roy Disney? Has there really ever been one?
And you can't on every cat and bone me and every cat and bone like what a like acting the guy and then he and like then he really me in a animation by the
Yeah, but
end.
he was never really but he's never really been an actual studio executive. He was just an executive. He's just been executives of animation studios, right?
And no, like when he was at Disney, he was the at our Disney, our Disney movie.
Oh yeah, okay, and then he went on to actually set DreamWorks Animation. So yeah, I can count Katzenberg.
Yeah, I mean, when I in Babon, out in, out in, he didn't care about Adam, me, and but then he like realized like the value in this.
Oh yeah, and now he's actually known. Yeah, and after he went, yeah, it's like because his legacy at Disney is pretty much saving the is like pretty much saving the animation department.
Yeah.
Because he was the one. It's like his legacy at Disney. It was like the animation renaissance.
Yeah.
With like stuff like with the likes of like Little Mermaid and Beauty and the Beast, Lion King. It's like Aladdin and stuff like that. And then after he left Disney, he goes on and says DreamWorks Animation. So
yeah, like
And even now, as like DreamWorks, and even now, DreamWorks is still like basically riding on off of Katzenberg's successes. I'm sorry.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, and I don't know that you know about one but you know like at one like the human on that oh in like shoulder like ima the an aisle libel your loony out out well the an aisle like there an aisle libel ya out that on the in 1908 like library me then while you in it or like shoulder off we in and like they end back now me like and older and then getting and then what lay over tonal.
Yeah, but yeah, they got it back. But that's a really dumb. That's a pretty dumb move, though.
Yeah. Let me eat. Paramount in the in. We eat why you don't eat many Betty boot or pot I out and Paramount me on what about at the Andolf and Andolf out me Paramount or they'll libel ya out.
I was gonna say, I think it was like Turner which actually saw the value in it because it was like because Turner was the one who bought the Hanna-Barbera library, wasn't it?
Yeah. Well,
because I was gonna say because I was gonna say Scooby Doo and like Scooby Doo and Scooby Doo and Flintstones are now like part of Warner Bros. Now, but that was like. But it was actually Turner who bought the Hanna-Barbera library now, right?
Yeah, and Tono like out in the network me you like Tono like 10 Ono realize boy I got all these like
well, he was cool though because Ted Turner is actually really cool. Well, he was actually probably the executive which actually I will say executive which saw value in animation though because he was the one who bought the Hanna-Barbera library, and then goes and actually starts like Cartoon Network as well as Cartoon Network Studios.
Yeah.
Because it's like it wasn't just because he didn't start Cartoon Network to as a place to air the stuff he owned. It was also a place to actually like create.
Well, out in the network. Like and when Annabelle like phone and phone and phone and phone only that me power go that land our own win on the Annabelle.
Oh yeah, they were originally Hanna-Barbera, but it's like once Hanna-Barbera folded up and so it's like Cartoon Network Studios came around and they were actually like and it's like you was like they were actually like creating shows to actually air on Cartoon Network. So yeah, I will say like Ted Turner was like probably definitely sees value in animation.
Yeah, well, like yeah, like
I mean, Cartoon. I mean, those studios have actually folded up. Well, actually, the original studio building is folded up, and so they've actually moved everybody onto the and they moved everybody onto the Warner Bros. Lot now.
Yeah, like at Warner.
Because I think the Cartoon Network Studios are still around, but it's like that. But the original studio building was like, which was kind of cool though, because they actually got like, because the animators were like in where Dare was designing the studio space. it's like kind of an end of the era because they just closed that building and they moved everybody out to the lot.
Yeah. And and
As I said, it's kind of it's disappointing because it's like it's very much a cool animation building because they actually had the animate because it was like basically the animators who actually designed the studio.
yeah. But yeah, but on yeah, yeah, but none in the golden age really era about
Yeah,
animation.
like the water stuff he did.
Yeah. Oh, by the way, what in about Atwater? He was a better well. Unbad me an at like Atwater. Convince brother. So there's well, and when you but so the studio. Yeah, like and so only did it, and then the studio, the I did, well, and then the day after at Water bought the studio back, like I keen brought out of the studio.
Oh, so when was it that they so when was it that the west that they got wised up and so realized that they just need to lock the water buses in the water tower? Oh, oops! I'm sorry, wrong water buses.
Yeah, yeah, but not what out water. Like and not they but I mean like say I'm out an unbind at water was.
He sounds like it.
Yeah. Okay, yeah,
I was gonna say Harry said the only thing I know is that we make Mickey Mouse.
yeah.
I was gonna say they don't even know what they have and don't have. So he didn't even have what they have and don't know what they have and don't have. Then
Yeah, oh, but me in my mouth, I ate the robot, like, yeah, oh,
he had no idea what they even. He had no idea. I'm not sure which is worse. I don't know where the animation studio is, or that we make Mickey Mouse. Like I think you wish that you make Mickey Mouse.
yeah. Well, by the way, today I made better than Mickey Mouse.
Yeah, they did. You guys actually have one step above Mickey Mouse. You guys actually had Bugs Bunny, you know?
Yeah.
Because I would rather watch a Looney Tunes cartoon over a Mickey Mouse cartoon any day.
Yeah, like, yeah, let me eat, yeah, and I in about the Yahoo, we were eat back then. Me, the Yahoo out at the end.
Yeah.
And, the in the comment in the like, and ni on the vote on the Yahoo, ni at vote. And I like that all about the theme, so I did vote.
Well, the problem with the Academy,
animation.
well, the problem with the Academy is what I've said, which is what I've said for ages. Is the Academy is made up of a bunch of old white guys, and they don't like and they don't really speak for the average moviegoer.
Yeah, well, yeah. They only in the email.
They speak for the industry, and it's a bunch of old white guys, and they speak more for the industry. They don't speak for the average moviegoer.
Yeah.
As my response, like you have, as I've always said, you have like the movies that the Academy likes, and you have movies that me and my friends like. And as I said, my favorite, it's like my term now. It's like, which is the reason why Spielberg is not really my favorite director anymore, because I feel like Spielberg is just mostly Oscar bait.
Yeah, you definitely are bait.
Yeah, I think Steven Spielberg. I'm sorry, it's just Oscar. Is most of the stuff he's done now is Oscar bait.
Yeah. Anyways, like yeah, this is one more. This ain't no moment. Like oh, I ain't none of them. I am not in none of that ended when I was 8. My son died me when he was 8. And I was and made phone call. And number one, Auburn with that, like,
I didn't give the movie a chance, dude. You're not even giving him a chance. You're not even giving it a chance.
Yeah, and the number one, God eat not me, I will be getting this EPA call.
Yeah. Okay. The thing is, I understand. Not animated movies are not for everyone. I'll accept that. Animated movies are not for everyone. You know, just like horror movies aren't for everyone. Just like fantasy movies aren't for everyone. You know, everybody has their own. You know, animation may not be for everyone. I can accept that. But a quote like this is just like you're not even getting. It's like that ended when I was 6. Okay, give me a break. My son tried me to when he was 6. I would go outside and make phone. Yeah, okay, at this point, and they said you haven't actually ever watched a whole. At this point, you've never watched a whole animated movie.
Yeah,
and you're not giving him a chance.
Yeah, like this is literally
Yeah, I have seen none of them. You know, I have no, like whatsoever. He's not even giving him a chance then.
Yeah. And you are eating your order by an oath.
Yeah, I'm not even going there, so.
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, but not eating going there, but yeah, and then one we I don't add it like like they gain their power their can and then we one day like
that's probably the best way of doing it actually, unfortunately.
Yeah why you wanna end up with Nini or Pet are winning like every year.
Yeah, which is the reason why Disney and Pixar wins every year. Then yeah.
Yeah, last year well, it won't no one.
And maybe this year, because I'm gonna be honest, it's probably gonna go to Spider-Verse.
I want more on no boy and the Aaron.
Yeah.
Aaron we in the new Miyagi movie.
I personally hope it's Spider-Verse, but anyway.
And are you in the boy and the Aaron?
I have not. Is it on the streaming service?
Not yet. But then one reason we well away like anime movie.
Okay.
I don't think
I'm not a big fan. I'm gonna be honest. I'm not a huge fan of anime, so
no, but boy, anyways,
yeah, I will be honest because that's what I said. I accept that animation is not for everyone because anime is not really for me.
yeah, yeah, but anyways, like me, in like my if they get the about the end, like number one, and I almost was in the win or be in mutant, then all in the win when in they in all.
Oh, like Super Mario Bros. Or something like that.
Yeah. Well, we don't actually not me in yet. Me in or not what in the boy and the Ellen.
Yeah, it's gonna be like basically. Well, it's gonna be the ones that did best at the box office, like Spider-Verse, Teenage Mutant Ninja Turtles, or Mario.
Yeah. Yeah. Like I don't know none of these in I in the we in the why you get go to none of these in me I in mostly the animation brand not the I not of these in
Yeah,
and they do care about animation. Me and they won't now. And the all the animation at the ceremony. Oh, and they yeah, I what at.
yeah, no, like just yeah, they don't do anything.
Not ein what needed uge at. Oh, ein I didn't me like but you own it, right?
I did not hear it.
Oh well
Yep.
not we on okay um a
Now, I love
Now I hear it.
animation because in the world of animation, you can be anything you want to be. If you're a fat woman, you can play a skinny princess. If you're a short, wimpy guy, you can play a tall gladiator. If you're a white man, you can play an Arabian prince. And if you're a black man, you can play a donkey or a zebra. Now, I can't play white, my God. Go on TV and tell you how hard it is to do animation. It's like, oh, Jay, it's such hard work. It's so hard doing animation, getting into character. No. UPS is hard work, okay? Stripping wood is hard work. I've done some animation, and here's how easy it is. It's the easiest job in the
Come on.
world. I go in a booth, and I go, oh, what's the line? And the guy goes, it's time to go to the store. And then I go, it's time to go to the store. And you like that? Oh, we can move on? Okay. And then I go, well, what's the next line? He goes, oh, it's getting dark outside. It's getting dark outside. And then they give me $1 million.
And yeah, na ein what needed get sharp.
Yeah, if there's a time, yeah, I was gonna say it's like I normally like Chris Rock, but that's not actually. Like, come on, Chris. It's like I try to I like you, but that's easiest job ever. Come on, Chris Rock. You know.
Yeah, and if what I've done animation.
He's done animation too. Like, where's Will Smith when you need him?
Yeah. Yeah. Yeah, I want like in the audience, like I will be and like go on and
Yeah, I was gonna say, where's Will Smith when you need him?
yeah, yeah, definitely. Yeah, yeah, yeah. And
It's
then
the
you.
easiest job ever. Come on.
Yeah, and then like year ago you had me.
Because he said it out funny. Because I like animation, you can do anything, which I like, which is said out funny. But then it's like it's the easiest job ever, you know.
Yeah, well, only in that voice act. Oh.
Yeah, poking fun at voice actors, like, and it's like mentioned as like, okay, the donkey is like picked on Eddie Murphy to be a donkey or a zebra or whatever, you know.
That was fine, but then he went off the rail. Where
Yeah.
he, like, and you Mike.
No.
I knew you what?
Nope.
No, you know. Only.
Naomi was Princess
Yeah,
Jasmine.
now.
And soon, Hallie will join the club as Ariel in The Little Mermaid. Welcome, babe.
I knew you now.
Yep.
Thank you, girls. Thank you. All these characters hold such a special place in our hearts because animated films make up some of our most formative movie experiences as kids.
So many kids watch these movies over and over
And over and over and over and over and over.
Some parents out there know exactly what we're talking about. Here are the nominees for Best Animated Feature Film.
Yeah, now you and Enoch Palmer with what they're in.
Yeah, kids watch it over and over again, and parents know what we're talking about.
Yeah. Yeah, it. Yeah. Yeah, like, and that.
I'd rather that over like probably. Actually, I always think I'd rather the Chris Rock one actually.
Yeah.
Because Chris Rock is a comedian. You can't really take anything he says seriously.
Oh, by the way, and number one, they will not lie. They eat on that lie act in remake. No. Yeah, on that pink East.
Yeah, these are the ones who play the live actions of the princesses. You know, I would rather go back to Chris Rock, where everything he says is he's a comedian. He pokes fun at everything. You know,
Yeah.
it's easier to like listen to Chris Rock as a comedian who you can't take seriously. You know, because he's like he just pokes fun. He doesn't really he picks on everybody, everything and everybody.
Yeah, I mean, yeah, but that on the enemies in I don't go ESPN in you at the Yahoo. It in a lot in the basically.
Yep.
Like and about it being like in like in that animation in me in a world being a is an of we I is but
This is exactly what they gave to Walt Disney when he did Snow White.
oh yeah definitely yeah they but you don't
Yeah, Shirley Temple gave him a participation trophy. That's exactly what he got.
yeah but you don't have to eat like yeah they are all like only making movies in each only Elman Donald Nathan Oba oh Beauty and the Beast and also
Yeah, none of them have won.
yeah and let me like I know one of them well at least a no one a call all me in Beauty and the beast and Neo when Cheyenne and the lamb. That a call all.
I was gonna say, and actually, I would probably go ahead and give that to Silence of the Lamb too. Actually,
yeah. And let me eat. No. It not a call all. About a movie.
I'm definitely about a movie.
And toys only la the king eat. And now I don't like the king eat fine, but also only eat about a movie.
That's. I mean, I agree and disagree. I don't know. That's debate. That's a little bit debatable.
What the king Pete?
Yeah, between the King's Speech and Toy Story 3.
Okay.
Because Toy Story 3, because my problem is Toy Story 3, I liked it, but Toy Story 3 had flaws.
Yeah.
I really liked it, but it had flaws. And actually, it's like they kind of had to do Toy Story 4 to save themselves from Toy Story 3.
Yeah. Like you want army getting the enemy like
I'll give the Academy credit there because the problem is because I like Toy Story 3. Don't get me wrong, but Toy Story 3 had some potholes and issues, and the reason why they had to do Toy Story 4 is save themselves from Toy Story 3.
Yeah, but anyway, on not in movie and baby or a meeting movie being none
Yeah, but I will say, the second one, Up and Hurt Locker, there's no category. Up should have gotten that one.
Yeah.
And the first one, Beauty and the Beast, as Silence of the Lambs, I would definitely, even now, as I would still give it to Silence of the Lambs. Because, I mean, Anthony Hopkins, Jodie Foster, I mean, there's no comparison.
Yeah. Yeah. Anyways, like, yeah. Yeah. Like, like, yeah. Yeah. It on. Oh, and not and it only me in and there will me a animated movie. I don't know in the back. It always at least every year or at least every 2 years.
Yeah.
Well, in the last year, like I own at least it out team movies, movie like last year. It always like I own like it out tall and the band in even well I really did not like tall. That one was that one was obeying on me.
Yeah.
Yeah, but tall band is like it no and I will it out. The last album movie and in like Guillermo del Oro, Paul and Tony Red.
Yep. Oh, Tony Red, definitely. I was gonna say, you know what should have definitely won Best Oscar because it's like best picture because it's like and I know you totally agree with this. The Emoji Movie.
Yeah, and
Yeah, the Emoji Movie definitely should have won Best Picture, right?
Yeah.
Yeah, that's why it should be. I'm impressed. I must have like hit sent something as a yeah, that's why kicked me out.
Are you done?
Show some respect. He caught me. He got me. He just muted me. That's one way to do it.
And yeah, oh, by the way, the reason why anime me in like is in the anyway, you mean an way, me way was on the born the anime or many year, a year, and near like and the anime in about we in the anime made in like and going away and my dead body.
I was gonna say she's like a. I was gonna say she's like a cartoon. I was gonna say she's like a. She's a voice acting legend.
Yeah, on by the way, and he on the audio one, me the won't get in animation in the edit they all way and I not out my older one or animation.
Exactly. Yeah, I was gonna say, and she's a voice acting legend. So
yeah, the late gate away. Yeah. Oh, yeah, and like moving on, and the anime, and yeah, and no, or and you wait me or you got iron. Um, and wait me on got iron.
I always say that
And
one,
you know what?
Yep.
our fans and our audiences put their kids to bed at night after watching Pinocchio or Dumbo or Little Mermaid, they're probably not going to tune into another animated movie. They want something for them.
Oh, bro.
The good say they fired him.
yeah.
I mean, it's pretty obvious too. Like, look at it's like look he's screwed Pixar over anyway. So
yeah. Me on ni like movie ni
yeah, he screwed over Pixar. So yeah, I was gonna say there's good reasons why he was fired.
yeah. Oh, by the way, about that. Oh, Pinocchio. Like, are you what? Nini Pinocchio recently? That ain't not the most iron-only movie.
Oh, it's not.
Have
you ever actually read Pinocchio? Pinocchio was like barely a children's book, actually.
Yeah, well, number one,
it's
children's
book. God, it's a really dark
movie.
Well,
Number
even
one,
the movie, though,
none of the bad guys get a mutton.
Well, even the movie though, it's like they get turned into donkeys. They get swallowed by a whale.
Yeah, turned into donkey. They are 8 island, but all the donkey, like they are tall. Like all the old donkey are getting sold into salt mines.
Yeah, because it's like, yeah, they escape Pleasure Island, but it's like he still gets like they get turned into donkeys. It's like Geppetto gets swallowed by a whale, you know.
Yeah, and what I mean, none of the bad guys get the mutton, and all the bad guys win. Me, like on Guinean, like spending their money.
I was gonna say it's like what was it? It's like from the puppeteer tries to turn him into firewood.
Yeah, and he's the only one that me, like doesn't get what he want me a lot of Pinocchio. But on Guinean get now like and got their money. And by the end of the movie, the Colt managed to owning Udani and owning salt mine.
Yeah, no, it's a pretty dark movie.
Yeah.
And it's actually kind of mellowed out compared to the book.
Yeah.
Because the book's like really dark.
Yeah. But yeah, good in well, not in the you with bomb I am not in a nini EEO everyone in the interview. Well, and we found in that interview me Nini and
I was gonna say that probably helped. That probably that was probably like the last nail in the coffin of firing him.
Yeah, from that interview, Nini and Academy in categories. The power and the animation and then the Nini and we in where I'm falling.
Yeah.
And
by that statement, he ticks off every one of them.
And yeah, well, that 8 men, no, well, he might not the power and, but but later on in the interview, about the we and why everyone go like in out in not on the wine on the and like in like me and we don't need Matt and Neil really
Oh, really?
really that member.
Oh, really?
Member, go that cat member. Member, like, and my we are, and everyone, one, one, we are, number one, you only need a man in the Neo, me a EO won't go the power, what in on that, a magnet in wine or anything.
Yeah.
And number two, like, you that cat member, why are you paying that like dough?
Exactly. So, I was gonna say he was pretty much already unpopular, and that interview, the way I see it, that interview pretty much just sealed his fate.
Yeah.
It's like, because he was already pretty much unpopular, and that interview was just like, okay, we've had enough. Yeah, out. It's like, yeah, okay, yeah, out. It's like, okay, Bob, we've had enough. It's like, yeah, out. Oh, and Bob again. Do you want to come back?
Yeah. Well, by the way, like like many the only all that did it. The only might have been that I know now in the and but this interview like
that did not help him. That definitely did not do him famous.
Yeah. And like one in a not man in a why my in animation or in is movies movies like this.
But he loved that movie.
Are you done? Yeah, movie like this, that and out the what you eat in that animation.
I mean, St. Patrick's doing it in it now. It can't be that bad.
Yeah, I poop.
Yeah, I mean, St. Patrick's doing it. It can't be that bad. Although I hope we find it. Although I kind of hope we find his agent after that one now.
Yeah, Patman will and in Corbin both irony in.
Yeah, I hope James Corbett and well, actually, I really hope Patrick's doing. Well, I'm not sure I'm not sure. It's like, well, I said Patrick's doing if he needed to like find his agent though, because like between like paying the poop emoji and like pay and like when he appeared in like the kid who would be king.
Yeah,
because I'm not sure which movie was worse.
Yeah. Yeah, movie like this doesn't know what you eat in an animation.
No.
Yeah.
Well, did that movie almost cost Sony the animation studio?
Yeah. Yeah. And Ima.
So what is I gonna do?
They are rebounded with part of our hand. And me,
well, as I said, it's like, meanwhile, it's like, that movie was terrible, and I mean, it's like the reviews sucked us out, and meanwhile, I see this thing on Facebook, like, I can't even figure out why was there even a fake one of that. I was like, oh yeah, the Emoji Movie 2.
I had nightmare about it.
Well, it's like I saw this thing. I'm like, this has to be fake. But I went ahead and sent it to you. But I was like, this can't be. It's like, this isn't really a thing, is it? It's like they would have been. It's like, would they really try it? Good.
No, and the only in I out was like a hearing or like a out of when one. I don't want there be a equal near Moni an any in or the only I out like any in well any in like
the ratings for the movie sucked anyway. So I'm like, I can't even figure out like why would they even. Apparently, there was a couple of weirdos that actually liked it. In which case, they gotta go ahead and make like fake posters for it and stuff because they wishful thinking, I guess, because you had some weirdos that actually liked it.
Yeah, Cole. Yeah.
Well, they really like seeing Patrick's do his poop, you know?
Yeah. But yeah, like movie like that or any movie line or any anime movie line get or out.
What animated movies has actually Lionsgate done?
And no, what dog?
Oh, those were theirs?
Yeah. Like, if you anime movie and you line get on it, like, what a way you can.
I was going to say, Norman and North and Watchdog, okay, I'm familiar with those. I didn't realize it was Lionsgate.
Yeah.
Who did Wonder Park? Because I know that one was like had like a production hell, but I actually like that one now. That's Paramount.
Yeah, like that movie did not do that. Oh,
yeah, because that was a production hell, but it's like I like that. I saw that movie was actually really pretty good. Though I liked it.
Oh yeah, it was okay. But anyway, like I we that lot.
Yep.
Oh, when I you being here and once again, good night and be at ease.
But I want to be happy.
Well, I know. Well, you what that you movie like you wanna not me you in it.